These videos on effective listening have tried unabashedly to drill home the Hurrier model of listening. Listening is a purposeful act or behavior, not something that just happens. The focus now turns to how this information will affect your relationships. Your relationships at home, your relationships with friends, and your relationships at the workplace. This video will briefly touch on each of these relationship situations to challenge you to apply the Hurrier model of listening in each. How will the Hurrier model of listening affect your relationships at home? Home is the place where we can finally relax at the end of the day. We walk in the door and we stop monitoring our behavior. Whatever we're feeling, we express, and we're unguarded in what we say and how we express our thoughts. This is not all bad. We all need a place to decompress. But the fact is that most of us share our home with someone. We might have a roommate, a significant other that we live with, a long-term partner, a spouse, children, or parents. Therefore, just because we come home at the end of a challenging day, we know we'll still be interacting with people we're in relationship with. Question: if these are the people we care the most about, or that we love, shouldn't we actually want to treat these people in our home the best? In your relationships at home, you should focus on taking the time to hear and remember what they are saying. But we need to especially focus on understanding and interpreting. This is empathetic listening combined with remembering that you are trying to actively understand the meaning the other person is trying to create. How will the Hurrier model of listening affect your relationship with friends? Just like speaking with a spouse or a partner, you can apply the 4 levels of communication with friends. These 4 levels of communications are Level 1, cliches, Level 2, facts, Level 3, opinions and judgments, and Level 4, feelings. It's really easy to keep friends at arm's length and just talk about the cliche type of greetings and conversations, or even keep things at just the facts level. But your friendship will never grow and deepen unless you can work toward being able to share your thoughts, opinions, and your feelings. Now, you have to pick your friends that you'll be deep with, but these friendships are important. It's just as important to be there for your friends, particularly when they need someone. Effective listening is behavior centered on others instead of being selfish listeners. Watch for friends that need that concern or someone to listen to them, and be a real friend. Focus on hearing, understanding, and empathetically interpreting. And always remember that if the problem is beyond your ability, and be honest, help the friend get hooked up with a counselor. Are you ready for another final exam question? Here it is. Why are there different strategies for listening depending upon the relationship? As you go through the chapter, notice all the little gray boxes with different strategies for using the Hurrier listening model. How will the Hurrier model of listening affect your relationships in the workplace? All of us will hopefully be spending many years working. We'll be working for someone, supervising others, owning our own business, or working in groups. While each of these areas are broad and deep in themselves, there are some common listening lessons we should remember about listening in the workplace. Earlier I said that effective listening is behavior centered on others and not yourselves. This is an important listening lesson for the workplace. What if our goal as an employee or a boss was to make the people around us successful? This would certainly change our listening habits as an employee. If you wanted to make your boss successful, you would be focused on hearing what's being said because you want your boss to look good. You would really try to understand the importance of the training, the requests, or the directions from her point of view. If you want to make your employees successful, you would want to make sure that your people knew that you wanted to hear their thoughts and ideas. You would focus on understanding the different cultural viewpoints and possibilities for new ways of doing things if you would see that each person has something unique to offer. Yes, bosses should listen twice as much as what they say if they want their employees to be successful. Now, if you want to make committees and groups that you are in successful, the leader that facilitates should understand that everyone has unique thoughts and ideas that are important to the discussion. In business, no matter your position, if your goal is to make others successful and look good, good things will happen. The Hurrier model of listening is not just a theory or something to learn and memorize for some test. The Hurrier model can impact your life and relationships if you let it. See you in the next video.